Shaq mentioned something about a man should never open up to his woman. You know,
I saw that article. I saw it. It was an article.
Yeah, because no one will use it against you. Let's say if you open up to your woman like, yeah, I was a foster child, then let's say you do something. That's why you was a foster child or something like that. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because I have some thoughts on it. But
well, share your thoughts.
My thoughts are, if it's the right one, why not?
Of course, absolutely.
Why not?
My wife knows everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything.
Let's say this. Let's just call it out as it is. Shaq's not married.
Exactly. That too.
Yeah, you can't take advice from that.
I'll take advice from you guys.
And he's divorced.
And he was living a worldly lifestyle that he regrets openly. Because he wasn't front and center with his wife. He wasn't real with his wife. He wasn't being transparent on where he was in the world and all the dynamics of being a celebrity. He didn't have a safe place to talk about that space and the pressure.
Right.
So I wouldn't take advice from someone that regrets the loss of his marriage. I would take consideration on where I'm at with brothers at the table I sit and who God has me around.
Yeah.
My circle is not by accident. But absolutely, if you're not able to walk through this life with your wife or a significant other that you're supposed to trust, you're one flesh. If you can't do that with her, then I don't know who you're going to do it with.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. You know, me and my wife, we work out videos, and then again, we have to look at our intentions, what's behind certain things we do. And so when you bring that up, we did this one video. I forgot what Shalene, and we were doing this video, and during the little segment when they're going from one thing to another, my ex-girlfriend pops up there. She works with her, and so here she is in the video. Yeah. And I just sit there for a minute. I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I said, if I don't tell her, I got to look at my motives as to why I didn't tell her. So we were sitting there in the garage. I was like, honey, just want to let you know, that female you just saw right there working the video, that's my ex from San Diego State. She said, are you serious? And she made me rewind it, and we got her right on. But see, even the small thing, because the small things matter. Yeah. So I tell her everything, because if I stop telling her everything, I got to look at the motives, what's going to go with that. And if you don't have somebody you can love and tell everything, man, where's your life really going? I don't know Shaq's world or anything like that, but it's maybe because he wasn't transparent that he ended up in the situation that he did. It's very possible. And I don't know where he is religiously or anything like that. And we're all striving. We're not perfect or anything like that. But when you get married, you have a vow. You vow. This is what it is. And so his indiscretions, maybe he didn't commit to his vows. Maybe, what's her name, Shawnee didn't commit to her vows, whatever the situation was. But it takes two. It takes two. Yeah. And if it's only one, the other person isn't doing that, then this is the way the world is. That's why I think it's more than half of the country is like divorced now.
Yeah. It's over 50%,
something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, no, like
crazy.
What was it? Like 2015, it was like 51%. It just keeps climbing.
Goodness.
It just keeps climbing.
And 72%
because the values aren't there.
Are initiated by women for some reason.
And I'm going to chime in. on that. And I think what's interesting about this is I had to kind of give thought to where my marriage is at and what is needed. If I remember the article and the headline and all that, it was like Shaq was stating that you shouldn't have pillow talk with a woman, this, that, the other.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Well, that's how it was different. Framed.
Okay.
And I think what was interesting about that is the receiving ends of both that scenario being with pillow talk, something happens before pillow talk. 85% of the time, when you have pillow talk, there is a physical, you're in bed, and I'll speak, it's like, okay, I'll say it for what it is. Me and my wife, when we're intimate, pillow talk is next. I can't expect my wife to provide and meet my needs and me not meet hers.
Listen, sleep is
okay?
next.
Would you say sleep?
Sleep.
After that Usher concert, it's knocked out for me.
Larry, you know what I'm thinking? You should tell me.
I'm going to bed.
All right.
Thank you.
But, in that, it's interesting because their need, it goes back to that conversation of like meeting there and providing their comfort and security. In that pillow talk, that is their intimate moment. Especially, there's the physical side of it, but I can't help but believe, granted, I'm a male, I don't know, I'll never live it, but females have this aspect of them that needs to be met in that pillow talk, that intimacy of conversation, like speaks volumes for them. It's not about us at that moment. We got ours, okay? We sold our wild oats. We're ready to pass out. But that's when neglect and sets in because we're not able to feel what they are looking for.
Yes.
And that's so we have to be mindful of. We have to be able to be willing to have a type. Yes. It doesn't have to say detailed. It'd be like, oh, what'd you think of that show? It was okay.
So y'all define me pillow talk then.
Yeah, because I was going to say that because that's different.
Because what was he alluding to?
It was pillow talk. He said no pillow talking in there.
So what do y'all define as pillow talk?
I don't know the definition. What is pillow talk?
Okay.
Please.
Because the way I look at it, to answer the question, I look at it as gossip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
So if you pillow talking, that means from where I'm from, you gossiping about your boys and who you hang with and all their stuff.
Well, then that's not pillow talk to me.
So that's why.
Is that a big thing or what?
It's just
it's just kind of a thing.
It's like a bro code.
This is an important thing because, or maybe it's evolved for me since I've been married or now I'm, whatever.
So that's why I need clarity.
Pillow talk. I'll say this: when I dated 20 years ago. No, there was no pillow talk.
So are you defining pillow talk as just a conversation you have literally while laying on the pillow after intimate sex?
With my wife, yeah, because that's all that's left. And here's the thing, and Alana brought up a good point. Shaq's not married. Yeah. He has whatever he has, so whoever's rotating could be rotating.
Pillow talk to me has always been defined as like gossip. It's just it's not literal pillow talking. It's just gossip about random stupid stuff, or not just stupid stuff, but things that are happening.
But see, if you're gossiping, then no, you shouldn't be gossiping.
Well, the Bible talks against gossiping.
That's why I'm asking the question.
See, okay.
Because if it's that, then I agree with Shaq.
Noted.
You should be talking about your boys and what they got going on. There's a,
Okay, this says, what does pillow talk mean with friends? Most people like to think of pillow talk as the uncomfortable conversations we have after sex. But our definition encompasses so much more. Put simply, pillow talk is any conversation that happens between two or more people from the cozy confines of a bed.
Thank you.
Okay.
So it all comes back, and maybe that aspect of...
We have pillow talk all the time.
Singleness. When you're single and you're still out chasing, I probably would back that. It's like, you're dating. Why would I want to... I ain't going to tell you about my boys. I ain't going to tell you what's going on. I like you enough to do this.
I agree.
But I don't know you. That's different. My wife, she knows everything in my closet.
Everything.
She knows,
of course.
And I think that's where, when I read that article, it was like, no, I can't get behind that. But with my understanding of pillow talk, I'm just shooting the breeze. I've just had my intimacy with my wife. My wife took care of me. Let me meet her emotional needs in conversation.
There you go.
But see, that involves, that type of intimacy is ongoing. It's not just after sex. Because intimacy begins way before you get into the bedroom.
Exactly. Of course.
Way, way, way before intimacy begins. In everything that you do. So when you get into the bed, or at least for me, I don't mind chatting a little bit.
But you sleeping after.
Hey, listen. I'm out. I'm out. You got yours way before we got in the bed. You know what I mean? We've been talking. That's all we do is talk. I'm tired of talking. It's time for some action.
Get these Legos out.
I'm just saying. Yeah. And then after that, we pillow
like that,
sleeping.
Larry.
Huh?
Like that.
Like that.
Larry's Larry.
Hey.
Larry's Larry.
Float on with Larry.
Float on. Yeah, go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, but some of the best conversation I ever have is pillow talk with my wife. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Some things we agree on, some things we don't. We started talking about our in-laws, our child, all kinds of things. So, and some of those conversations, some of the best conversations we ever had, because we can talk about others. I don't think there's anything I can think of I've never spoken to her about in front of her, or brought it up either before sex, after sex, or just laying in bed. When nothing's going on, we just talking. That's why I like her. Yeah, I'm in a relationship with somebody I love, and I actually like her.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Well,
guys, thank you for coming out today with all of our
This
busy
was
schedules.
fantastic.
I'm on cloud nine, man.
Yeah, I love it.
This is fun. But
This is love.
Yeah, but we'll definitely revisit this again.
Okay.
And if you guys like the content we're throwing up and the conversation we had today, like and subscribe. That way we can do more videos like this. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next upload.
Peace. About them Niners.
I know we went over, Robert. There we go.
How was it, Robert?
I love it. Really? Yeah.